All right. Today I want to talk about dealing with obstacles on the road to finding purpose, finding God. We're still on this journey of being your own kind of beautiful, finding God for yourself, finding purpose. Now, I've come to realize that there are so many obstacles that come that hinder us from walking fully in the purpose that God has called us. And one of those obstacles is the opinion of men. For a very, very long time, I wallowed so much in what other people think, and I found out that a lot of things I was supposed to do were hindered because I was always mindful of what will people say, but then deep down in me there was the clarion call to just jump out and do this thing. Another thing that also comes up is I'm not fit enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not intelligent enough to do this. But God, who created you in his own image and likeness, has deposited everything you need to be able to make a difference. But as when we were little children, a lot of us had wild dreams. We were daring with our dreams when we were younger. But as we grew older, it was as if everything else just came into choke. All those dreams. You wanted to be on top of the world, but now it's like the whole world is now on top of you because of obstacles hindering you from fulfilling the purpose of God. What are those obstacles? Like I said, opinions of men, the self-doubt, fear. The Bible says fear brings torment, and so when you're afraid of taking a step, I remember before I embarked on this journey, it took a long time, but I knew that it was time for me to step out and do it. I thought that, who will listen to me? I'm not like these life coaches and motivational whatever. But the moment I stopped listening to, or the moment I decided not to be mindful of people's opinion, I began to find myself. Because you know what? People will still say anyway. If you do, they will say. If you don't do, they will say. So why don't you do and let them say? Like King Sonny Ade will say, let them say. But for as long as you know that you're walking in the fullness of what God has called you into, it's time to step out of that hold of people's opinion, parental opinion, or spousal opinion. For as long as you know that you're doing what is on the mind of God for yourself, it's time to step out of that. It's time to break away from what will people think and be more mindful of what is God going to say if I don't do this. Remember that nations are tied to you. So the earlier you respond to purpose, the better, because the more you delay, you're delaying the deliverance and the victory of those people that God has called you to reach out to. So how do you deal with the opinions of men? Everything that is contrary to what God's word says concerning you, you don't embrace it. It's not for you. The Bible says you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So what is the truth of God concerning that particular dream of yours, concerning that particular assignment? It is that truth that you should embrace, and it is that truth that you will work with. Newsflash, not everybody is going to buy into what you're doing, but let me tell you that in the midst of millions, that I set up people that God has separated, that they will buy into what you're doing. So get into God, get into purpose, do it, and then you will see how God will begin to let those people come to you, and they won't put you down, but they will build you because they buy into that purpose. Thank you for joining me today. If you have questions, please put your questions in the comment, and if you have other contributions, let's learn together. We're in this together. And you can also follow us on our social media platforms, and the YouTube channel. You can watch the full version in the YouTube channel, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you.